Your girl Paislee, and today I got AVN nominee Carissma Deluca. Hey.
Are you, girl?
Oh, I'm good. So, you are nominated two times, and this is year one. You just hit year one, and you got two AVN nominations. How does that feel?
That's a good question. I'm still trying to absorb it. Um, I'm actually extremely proud of myself, but I'm also humble at the same time. So like
Mhm.
just both sides of it right now. But yeah, I'm super excited, and I'm really excited to be the only BBW in the ultimate oral category. I mean, honestly, there should be a lot of us in that category. Let's just be real. But
Mhm.
um,
Okay, so let's talk about that. You were nominated for BBW Fan Favorites, and you were nominated for Ultimate Oral Content Creator, and the only plus size BBW in that category. And that's a huge deal.
yeah, I mean, I think it is for us. It's like a movie.
Mhm.
BBWs in general, absolutely. Like anytime you can win something free, is cool. So even to be nominated is cool. I would love to win it. I mean, I'm not completely thinking that that's going to happen, obviously, but if it does, that would be really nice.
So, what got you nominated for oral category in the first place?
Oh, honestly, like there's a fan that hit me up when they started doing the nominations, and he was like, "I just bought your scene with Magic Montana, and I nominated you for oral content creator." And I was like, "Why?"
Mm.
Well, first I said thank you, and I said, "What made you, what made you vote for that specific?" flick. And he's like, it's just the way that you were doing it. And like, you were super nasty. And it was like, it wasn't even like an easy thing because he was curved up, but you just mastered that shit. And I was just kind of like, oh, thank you. But like, honestly, I think that, just in the last few months, especially, I've just elevated my game. And like, you know, for me, oral creation is like an art. So, it would be nice to get the crown for that.
Yes, that's really good. And so, for those that don't know, which is going to be a lot of AVN promotion here on my channel because I haven't even put the stuff up from 2023's AVN. But it's not interviews like this. Of course, I talked about that last year, but it's like the behind the scenes content and in the convention and stuff.
Right.
But for those that don't know, AVNs is the top um the best thing that you could possibly get nominated for as an adult worker in this industry. So really, really huge award thing. To be a BBW nominated in another category that they typically just put skinnier models in is like a really huge deal. And I'm just happy a lot of my friends are nominated this year. A lot of people I know in various categories. But um, what's been your most memorable experience as an adult worker?
Wow. Can I say a good one and a bad one?
Yeah.
Um, uh, let's start with the bad first, because the good outweighs the bad. Um, the bad thing that I learned, or that I created the most experience off of this year, is not everybody is for you. And even though they may seem like they are for you and they may seem like they're on your team, it doesn't always mean that they want you to win. So I definitely this year have learned that I need to make sure that I stay close knit with the people that are for me, and make sure that I keep my circle small and tight. My most memorable thing positively, oh gosh, I want to say that the connections that I made at a shoot house in May. Um,
Oh,
I worked with Team VP, and I met some of the coolest BBWs in the game that weekend. I mean, not that I met them, I knew them, but like got to hang out, work with really top tier male talent, um, you know, and be able to like kind of broaden my horizons and create some really fire content that has pulled me through, the fall and stuff. So for me, I guess that would be my most memorable time, was like my first shoot house and being, involved with some really heavy hitters and just being honored to be in the presence of those people.
Okay. Yeah. My most memorable Rizzy scenes ones that I just remember. So maybe because you were working on editing it around me, but the orgy. It was like
Oh,
everybody all out. And I don't know what shoot house that was, but it's like I want to say maybe that's the first time you met Ash. Maybe she
yeah,
was there.
is that, well, no, me and Ash met in Jersey 2 years ago, but we spent time for the first time at that shoot house. So
Okay.
yeah, like definitely one of the people that I was talking about when I said I got to make some really cool connections and meet some really cool people. But yeah, that was definitely like that whole weekend, the content that came out of that house that weekend. And not only for me, not for, it wasn't just the content that came out of the house for me, but like the content came out of that house period that weekend for all the creators was pretty dope. I really am blessed to have been and had the opportunity to be in the Big Beautiful Babies event, and I really am grateful to Mysterious and Richard Mann for inviting me and putting that on. So yeah, that definitely was, that orgy was done there.
Okay.
That's selling like crazy on like everybody's platforms right now. Anybody that has already put it out, it just sells.
Yeah, no, that one's a good one. That's where the light sticks in my head.
Yeah.
So what do you have planned for this year?
Wow. So next week is AVN week.
Yeah,
It's
because you got too much going on. Let's just start with the next couple months. We're gonna get you back.
yeah,
What is going on?
um next week is crazy. I am shooting 13 scenes. I have 3 photo shoots. I have to the AVN booth. I've got new merch. I have some t-shirts coming. Um, so I'm like really excited about that stuff. Like getting to be at the AVN Expo is a lot of fun. And then of course it's like a family reunion because you get to see everybody that you don't get to see all the time, So
Mhm.
that's super cool. I can't wait for that. We learn something every new at like AVN, and I'm super overbooked and overscheduled, but a lot of things do fall through with scheduling, which
Mhm.
creators do know. So being overscheduled probably isn't going to be a huge problem because there will be some things that probably drop off that don't get to be accomplished. So for me, it's like a huge work week. It's a lot of fun, but it's going to be one of those things that like a couple days later, I'm going to need, to recharge my batteries and turn off my phones and stay away from my socials for a couple days just to recharge and
Yeah, once you
get.
get back from that.
But after AVN, I plan on trying to knock a bunch of content over the next few weeks because I do have a bunch of things that I am going to be doing. One of which is I am having surgery. So I am getting my tummy done and a partial BBL. Um, and I'm kind of excited about that. Um,
Okay.
but I will have a bunch of downtime. So over the next few months, it's going to be work, 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 and then
Mhm.
down for about 10 weeks,
Okay.
which is fine because I never did take a break last year.
Yeah. Think about how quickly all of this just went by. Like that year. Whew. That
Yeah,
year.
yeah, it's been crazy. Like I said, I still haven't absorbed the things that have happened in the matter of a year.
Yeah.
Thing.
Well, it definitely shows, obviously, you're nominated. So all the hard work you've been putting in, all those shoot houses and flying and planes and whew,
Travel for me,
travel, travel.
for real. It's
Well, where can everybody find you at?
Charisma Deluca, www.charismadeluca.com. It has all my safe for work, all my not so safe for work. And you can find all that there. Um, everything that I have going on. If you want to do a chat, if you want to be on my fan site, if you want to go to my video store, if you want to see me on X videos or Pornhub or whatever you want to see me on, all those links are there.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because I can't link it on YouTube, but you can say it.
CharismaDeluca.com.
All right, y'all, check her out. Thanks for coming on here.
Happy Paislee.
And good luck.